So, tribe, it's your girl, Mercy, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. This is your daily check-in for June 26, 2022, but this is a timeless reading, so whenever you see this, you're supposed to. Um, Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. Um, let's just pray. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angel, spirit guide, spirit animal, soul, sky, universe. Thank you so much for rest, much needed rest, for us prioritizing self care. Thank you so much for where we make sure to go out of our way to get back to the people that we love, do the things that we have, that we love, that we're passionate about, that we set our hearts on. We finish what we start. We stay focused, spirit. We don't allow ourselves to get distracted when handling important business. We honor the progress that we made. We continue to show up for ourselves, and we do not overextend. Please allow me to tap in with my soul tribe, see what the overall energy of the day is, what we're working on today, what we're leaving for another day, and what we don't see coming. Please protect the space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. I don't really know. I can't even tell you really what the download is or why. I'm literally listening to brown noise in my headphones off my iPhone while I'm fucking on live here. But it's almost like having to drown everyone and everything out to get the clarity that you need, to find what works best for you, to get the messages for you. There may be a lot of chatter, you know, a lot of chaos, or being around a lot of people, your family even, or this is just opinions. Everyone has an opinion. And you know, hey, welcome y'all. Everyone has an opinion, and while you have to take certain people's opinions into consideration, your voice ultimately has to be the loudest. You have to be really grounded with making certain decisions, having to make sure that you're not making decisions from a place of fear, from a place of lack. Just found out about brown noise. Oh man, what a solid reminder. Thank you. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. 222 on the clock. If you don't know, if you've never heard of brown noise, listen to it. You really should, especially while I really feel this constant need to ground ourselves as we step into this new moon in Cancer. I just feel like it being an emotional roller coaster, so being able to really self-regulate your thoughts, feeling safe and stable, secure in where you are, and in allowing yourself to be vulnerable or express whatever may come up. Really breathing deep for the purge. It's almost like, you know, getting into that stance, that squatting stance. This energy was coming out for somebody in particular yesterday, and crazy. She was pregnant. It was about birthing. So heavy on the it's that final rest before giving birth. Some of you are like, why are things so still? Why is it so quiet? 313 on the clock. I always see 313. Have you gonna pay attention to the synchronicities? 313 could be relevant to you, but um. Why are things so quiet? Why are they so stagnant? Why, you know, am I not making the progress that I want? Why am I so still? Why am I so tired? Why am I resting more? Why am I more focused on myself and my body and my family? Why do I want to be more private or keep to myself? Why am I, you know, all of these questions about, because you're in a yin cycle. Have you needing to be really receptive at this time? Sit back and receive. You're not going to be able to take anything by force. So you trying to take things by force. You're not allowing opportunities to really flow into your life. You just staying in alignment or honoring that this is a period of rest for you. So you may be worried about the bills that you have to pay, or the deadlines that you have to meet, or you know, the plan that you set for yourself, the goals that you have. And it's not that that you are still not on track to execute those. It's just that it will look a little different than you wanted, and you have to rest along your journey too. You gotta take a load off, put your feet up for a second too. Heavy on the regulating your sleeping schedule. For some of you, things slow down so that you can regulate your sleeping schedule. Some of you, your daily routine, how you're spending it. You're getting up too late, or you're not making the most for 1 o'clock, the most out of the day. The spirit is trying to allow you time to shift that. So certain things that you're trying to start may not work for you. A lot of it is you're trying to start something new when there is unfinished business. You haven't finished something or completed something. 5:05 on the clock. I'm also gonna say that some of y'all missed your opportunity to do your protection work, do your cleansing work. Really release or return any energy that does not belong to you. I feel like being under a lot of in the under a lot of pressure, under a lot of scrutiny, people looking at you. I just feel like being really out of touch with things that affect you directly, being in such a fog, being on autopilot for so long, really not realizing how bad things have gotten, coming back into that awareness, coming back, and someone's coming back into their body, 5:55 on the clock, coming back into their body after really being detached, heavy on because of trauma. Anyway, the affirmation for the day is I am proactive. I communicate clearly and I make what I love a priority. I say yes to healthier options. I breathe deep and express my need to take a moment when I am overwhelmed. I focus on the task at hand without allowing myself to be distracted. I'm going to read it again. I am proactive. I communicate clearly and make what I love a priority. I say yes to healthier options. I breathe deep and express my need to take a moment when I am overwhelmed. I focus on the task at hand without allowing myself to be distracted. It truly wasn't until I wrote the last sentence in those affirmations that I realized that I was distracted, that I was overwhelmed by the fact that I was distracted, that there were other things going on. Be aware of being completely focused on taking care of self self-care rituals. Have you taken care of yourself this way? This could be tending to your work, this could be studying, this could be learning. Don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself by allowing yourself to be distracted when you really need to be present, when you're being asked to be present, um, when all of your focus is required on something. For some of you, your focus is needs to be your family right now. Everything and everyone has to come second to that. Some of you have really prioritized your career or your level up, your success of some sort of you've prioritized that over your home, over being extremely comfortable, making your where you live and turning it into a home, not just a house. Feeling, because home is a feeling at home where you're at. It don't matter how pretty you make something if you don't feel at peace, if you don't feel comfortable there, if you don't feel safe and protected within yourself, you won't feel that anywhere. So really focusing on you, tending to you. I feel like keeping more things to yourself. You needing to be less seen, less known at this time. You don't need to show up everywhere. There also may be this energy. There also may be this energy of people being around and not wanting to check in with you, right? Like this could be people that you know coming in from out of town. And they make sure not to reach out to you. Someone avoiding you for a while. Someone going out of their way to not want to talk to you, or politely declining what it is that you have to offer them because it's healthier than what they're used to. It would challenge them somehow. Have you undertaken certain things with a grain of salt? Going to someone for help, but knowing, you know, they don't have all the answers. They may be able to give you some advice, but you got to use your discernment. You got to take what's for you and leave the rest. This also could be in regards to health. Someone who is here to help you with your health. This could be your physical health even, right? I gotta read between the lines. They give you a lot of information. You gotta use what works for you, or they tell you what's wrong, but the way that they tell you how to fix it isn't necessarily how you have to fix it. So you're grateful to them because now you know what's wrong with you. You have your diagnosis, but it's up to you to figure out how you heal yourself. Does that make sense? Whether this is mind, body, or spirit, in a real way. I felt really called to pull from the self-care deck. That's so strange. It just stopped like that. Thank you, Harry. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, broad covering. Yeah. Self-care. Family. I'm telling you, connecting with the people that you love, the people that feel like family. I don't even care if y'all share the same blood. Putting distance between you and the people who don't feel like family. Moon is out here. Sync with the moon. Family. This Cancer new moon is about connecting with your family, repairing those certain relationships, bridging the gap. Heavy on the connecting with feminine energy. A lot of women out here. This could be building sisterhood with women who are more maternal, who are nurturing somehow, but building friendships, connections with them, tending to your own inner divine feminine energy, even as masculines out here, really paying attention to, how you feel when you're at home. There's something about this the masculines never feeling at easy or at peace, so like they're off duty, or even feeling like they don't even have a moment to relax somehow. They're always being called to 11 or 1 o'clock, being called to help, you know. And masculine feeling like he never calls on a woman in his life. He never asks her for shit, but she's always calling on 1111. But she's always calling on him, asking him for things, you know. Just to be around the house, help around the house or whatever. He's like, I don't call you, you call me. I don't ask you for nothing, you ask me. But then maybe he should change that if he really feels this way, you know. Instead of getting mad at someone who recognizes when they need support, when they need help, instead of getting upset or frustrated with someone who asks for the help that they need, you should learn to pay attention to your needs, ask for more help than you need, ask for more help. So some of you feel like people, you're asking for more than you actually need. You feel like you could do it on your own, but you don't. Have you on this energy of you not taking care of you? I got this, I can handle this, and you actually don't, or you don't follow through, or you need the support of others to help you, your family. You need everybody on board. I also really feel like the people who care about you will always make sure that you know it. The people who love you will always make sure that they communicate with you, that they communicate their heart, their intentions, how they feel about you. They will make sure that they let you know that they value the connection with you, um, that they value the connection with you. Period. I just saw massage out here and energy work, but she was holding her lower back. Heavy on that root chakra work that I was talking about. A lot of this is making sure that you and your family feel stable, feel secure. For some of you, the more that you worry about it, the more depressed you can become. You can feel. The more that you worry about the way things slow down, you can become depressed. Especially my masculine energies out here, or my feminines who have really been in their masculine energy and don't know what to do with the fact that spirit is saying, I want you to step in and embrace your feminine. I want you to relax. I want you to know you'll be taken care of. I want you to know that you got it, that you got support, that all is well. And a masculine energy being challenged to know that he is valuable even when he can't show up a certain way or provide a certain way, or he is loved, he is supported, he is respected, needing to really affirm that about himself first so that he can see that reflected in the connections in his life. This may look like a masculine being really down on himself because he can't provide what he wants, and yet he has a partner who sees that about him, sees the way that even though he can't make the money that he wants right now or today, or he can't pay the bill that he wants right now, he really tends to her, or he really tends to the home, or he makes her feel safe and secure, and so she's more than happy to show up and support him and help him in any way she can, be a strong partner for him, take a little stress off of his shoulders. I can help. I can do a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It's not all on you. And him really fucking appreciating that, but he has to be open. You have to be open. You don't gotta do it all. You don't gotta suffer. You ain't gotta be the martyr. You ain't gotta be, you know what I'm saying? Needing to know, really reteaching himself and reprogramming himself to feel vulnerable enough to say, well, I don't really feel valuable unless I'm doing this, or I don't feel good about myself unless I can take care of my family. Someone is really emotional about what they can or can't do in regards to their family, and needing to know that you are loved. You are loved. You are appreciated. Take care of yourself. Heavy on the self-care and the self-love. Yo, some of y'all not even realizing that a masculine energy doesn't eat. He will make sure that a feminine eats. He will make sure that she's to himself. For a lot of you feminines, on the go, trying to get it, trying to go, trying to accomplish certain things, being successful, you kind of fallen a little out of touch with your nurturing side. You've forgotten to really tend to the person that you love most, and it not being on purpose, it not being malicious, it not being that you weren't doing what you were supposed to do. Spirit just saying that step into this, you're in a new cycle now. You can pull back your energy this way and tend to the people that you love, spend more time with them, plan more barbecues, or do go all out for somebody's birthday, or take a family trip, spend more to play family fucking games, watch more TV together, whatever it is. Honoring this. A big one also is focusing on your gut health. Someone really loving on, nurturing, loving the changes that they've made in their body. You can also nourish your temple being out here, that I don't care how much good food you eat, if you're not consuming love, if you're not being fed love, you're not going to thrive. You're not going to be happy, right? Some of you, your love language is to show up a certain way, take care of your family a certain way, physically. New traditions, healthier choices, or being really practical. That opposite energy of that Cancer energy, that Capricorn energy coming through for me. Being super practical when it comes to how you take care of your family. Well, the bills got to get paid, and this got to get done, and that got to get done, and you constantly being in work mode this way, really disconnecting you emotionally. They also need a good home cooked meal. They also need your love. They just need extra hugs. They also need your time, little lessons, you know what I'm saying? Life lessons. There's something about this, that one-on-one, that intimacy, that connection being most important right now. Paying attention to somebody's emotions, someone who doesn't always ask for help. For some of you, this is, for a lot of you, this is our feminines, you know, banding together with the men who love us and protect us, who stand there, who stand up for us, not demonizing. This also could be what's going on right now in the country, but not demonizing everyone, really standing with and loving on those who stand in solidarity with you, those that you genuinely feel this way. Whew. I also really feel like there is something out here about knowing what to consume to keep yourself from getting pregnant. I said what I said. I said what I said. Some of you are going to be eating certain things, or consuming things even after having sex, to ensure that you don't get pregnant. The download came out. I said it. Have you undergone back to natural ways of protecting your body? More natural ways of protecting your body, since you feel other people are not protecting your body. I feel like out of the time of rest and relaxation, and there's something that you're supposed to be watching that teaches you so much. You're supposed to be watching something. Natural safe ways 100 are available. Natural safe ways in a real way. But this is about us just getting back to that, and learning our ways, learning what we can do, learning our power. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my root workers. Period. But there really is a need to focus on those that you love, the future, your future, those who come after you. You know, that's the collective energy out here. What matters most to you? Some of you have a really fucked up idea of family, and so you run like hell from family. You know, it scares you a lot to connect with people. It scares you a lot. 1111. It scares you a lot to find your soul tribe, to find people who really understand you, because not knowing if that's going to be short-lived, and sometimes it is. Not everybody is meant to be on our journey all the way. 9/11, but those connections are important. They're urgent. They're important. They teach us things that we wouldn't know otherwise. So do not be afraid to love. Do not be afraid to connect. Do not be afraid to communicate with people. It's the overall energy of the day, what we're working on today, what we're leaving for another day, what we don't see coming. Again, overall energy of the day, I really feel like it's like there's not a love, there's not enough love. I feel like a lot of people not being on the same page. Someone being like, damn, you took really long to get back to me, or I'm really overwhelmed, not seeing it, or literally someone being around and making sure that they keep you out. They don't want to connect with you, or they know that you two are not on the same page, or you two won't move forward in a positive way. I also really feel like people talking about you, a lot of gossiping, people not knowing where you being hidden, you being separate, people not knowing where your mind is, how, what you're going to do moving forward. You got to do a lot of internal processing. I really feel like being alone with spirit for the next couple of days. What we're working on today, this hermit card out here in reverse, I really feel like it's funny. The hermit card is out here. I have 3 hermit crabs, and I send my sons to do a little project. Give me 10 fun facts about hermit crabs 2022. I don't know why that's coming out, but it's coming out because hermit crabs represent love. I really encourage you to do your own research in regards to hermit crabs, but the crab and Cancer, all that shit is relevant, and I'm staring at the hermit. So I just feel like a lot of reflection. Also, I really feel like there being a masculine energy somehow that you need to allow yourself to disconnect from or not look for. Some of you haven't connected or done your rituals with spirit. Talk to spirit. This could be making a tea, sitting and talk to your ancestors, or lighting a white candle, or whatever, or going to meditate out in nature. I feel like talking to spirit, a lot coming up for you. But also, this new moon, we're really in for another day, but I really feel like more feels like, right, the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, this new moon, and even with the the King of Pentacles, there's some burdens in regards to to a father. A father feels this way financially, or he feels this way at home, he's under a lot of stress somehow. I also really feel like there's going to be a lot more talk about fucking vasectomies, or someone needs to know someone is really fertile. The Empress is really fertile. She can't keep having fucking babies, or she'll just keep having babies. Someone has to get a vasectomy. Someone has to meet her in the middle. That conversation is going to be had. 2 people are not on the same page somehow. Yo, there really is some shit out here. A lot of seeds needing to be planted. She plants the seeds. He has to deal with the burden of raising them. Or how about that be the case for once? I plant the seeds. You grow them. You tend to them. You nurture them. A lot of getting back to your, making sure that you're doing your work and planting your seeds. It's summertime, 12/12. It's summertime. We should be growing our own food, working on learning how to take care of yourself, stock up your food, but make sure that you're the one growing it. Also, I feel like someone needs to take a deeper look at their gut health. You know, the a deeper look at their gut health, certain things that need to be cut out of their diet or whatever, but somebody's having certain problems in particular, and thinking certain problems in particular, and a deep cleanse, a deep detox is what's necessary. I just feel like someone's gut health, someone not even knowing what the problem is. Like someone may have given you a diagnosis, and they may have found a problem, but there's another problem, or 2 or 3 other problems that they can't even see. And if you do an overall cleanse, an overall detox, you eliminate all of the problems. Heavy on the being uncomfortable for a short amount of time to be healthy, or to be happy, or to be able to do the things that you want to do long term. So this could be like an intense detox or cleanse, and having to sacrifice those things for a short amount of time, so that you can go back to eating the things that you want to eat in moderation, or when you find that you are free to do what you want. You like how you feel when you apply certain restrictions to yourself, or you release certain things that didn't serve you to begin with. You like the progress that you made. Ultimately, I feel like someone also going on vacation. Someone needing to go on vacation, you may not feel like they can or they will because they don't have the finances. Someone needs to go on vacation, and it ends up being really spiritual for them, and that aha moment, or that next level of what their career, them taking charge somehow, them believing in themselves. That happens while seeking clarity, or while getting clarity, while resting. Or this may be vacation. We're like, I'm home and I'm unavailable. Heavy on the being unavailable. This could be because I'm with myself, or I'm with the people who matter most to me, and I'm unavailable. It's private. Everyone's not allowed in. Everyone doesn't need to know what's going on. That energy. I love you. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them. The Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.